Hello, and welcome back to Transistor. We've died, and it's really goddamn annoying, and I'm kind of considering even, whether I should keep going with this or not, because I'm realizing we have the back door here, and I really want to do the back door and do all my testing with Flood and stuff, but if I have overloaded functions, am I even gonna be able to test those? Depending on how that goes, I might actually have to, quit the game and load the backup and replay the entire last episode, just because that would be so obnoxious if we can't test in this back door. I really want to test out Flood and all of that, but I guess we'll do the reading to begin with. Royce Brackett findings. Because the engineer's work was never done, it stayed fresh. With new whims came new challenges. Bridges, gardens, towers, ports. None of it lasted very long. The nature of his work led him to notice certain patterns over time. The will of the people changed in cycles. Bridges would come down in favor of railways. Railways would give way to parks. New bridges would then be built upon the parks, and so on. Recognizing this, the engineer started fashioning avant-garde structures and designs he believed would persist beyond the immediate urges of the population. Yet these ideas proved much less popular, and before much longer he became obscure, and left his job to pursue personal interests on his own. It was then that he discovered a formula visualizing exactly how the structures of Cloudbank formed. Is that the process or is that the transistor? I don't know. Then how did he discover it? No idea. I doubt they're gonna really clarify things. And then this one is the cheerleader. Maintenance, shield beam, reinforced shell, power charger, some models. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Some cheerleaders, buffed them. I think I've seen that. Vulnerabilities, unarmed. Preferences, high traffic areas, sunsets. Yeah. And none of this was new. Yeah, we should have these on, but I really don't want to. I don't want to play with 10 limiters, because, that one... all of these other ones are more or less fine, but this one is just boring. This is just bad design. That's the whole point, is having all your stuff, your combos. It just seems dull to me to limit that, and especially by so much, 10 out of 28 capacity? That's a lot. I mean, I guess I would just be, let's remove Stun Dog. I mean, that's even just 8. So I would have to remove Stun Dog and, Jaunt on this, or the Bounce as a passive, and it would just be awful. I don't know. I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to do it, but I really am not sure if I'm gonna want to. I guess I'll keep playing a little normal first, or for now. But yeah, I guess that's done. So I'm wondering, now, it said these recharge in question mark access points, so what if I go over here? This one? I think that, did one. I heard the effect, or was that the sound effect? Also, I didn't notice this before. I was maybe gonna complain about that too. I thought, you could not know that you even got a new line here? Because I could see that happening when you, first select a Breach or Jaunt or Spark or whatever as a new upgrade that you get in New Game Plus. It just gets added here, and you might not know. You might just think, oh, I just picked it up and it did nothing, because it's just I already had it. So then you could go through all of New Game Plus without knowing there's another line here, but there is a scroll thing here, so that's something at least. But yeah, I mean, I guess let's go here as well, because this is also a little bit of a mini thing. So maybe we can get enough...
That's a first.
Oh god. Maybe we can get an access point to unload stuff.
Do your worst, pump.
Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna do this. Blocked? What do you mean, blocked? Why is this being blocked by everything? I don't know what the hell is going on here, but let's just do that, I guess. Okay. And Stun Dog is still alive. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stun Dog did well. What, did I level up at all? That didn't look like I got any experience. Oh shit, did I think I forgot to, turn on the limiters again. The one. Should I try this again? I mean, we just saved, so I think that's fine. Yeah, we're right here. I forgot to turn on this one. This one. Here. I don't want the other one. Not right now, but let's get this one. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, right. Yeah, I put on this mask. The other one is overloaded. But yeah, so this should be fine again.
No queue to get in. That's a first. This can't be the channel. Back for more.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. This seems to be going worse than last time, but that's fine. Let's just let Stun Dog do things. I'm not gonna take care of them right now. There we go. Stun Dog is still alive. Somehow. Did something respawn here? No? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I did level up, and now I got 1 more %. Okay. I didn't notice last time.
Jerk was hiding in here. Whatever here is.
But yeah, I guess... Yeah, there's an access point here. Okay. Are we done? We are still not done. I guess, really, I should have gone into the back door first, because if these are locked in the practice range, then I'm just resetting. I'm, like, loading the old backup and replaying.
Nothing to see here. Admin's just towing the line. Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, I don't know if I should even bother doing all these. It's kind of pointless.
Out of the channel in record time.
Yep.
8 blocks off. Almost there.
Still no. Okay, well, we have to check the back door.
What do we have here? So, don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. We're not alone.
Hello, Luna.
Hey, she's friendly, I think. Hi, Luna. Can I call you Luna?
And this is gonna be the same, right?
So this is how it's gonna be. You barely got away from the Camerata with your life. Now they gotta start running from you.
I think that might be what we heard in the past, I don't remember. And, well, we have planning test 6 out of 7. And we have the final door. Latest branch, come closer, agency test. Wait, latest branch. Oh, this one we've already looked at.
Sparse, but this isn't that bad. It's no cloud bank though.
But yeah, we do have agency test 1 out of 3. But let's see.
What's behind door number 5?
Am I gonna be, resetting?
So calm.
Okay, I am not gonna be resetting. We do have access to stuff here. It's just overloaded in the main game. Thank God. Okay, so I'll suffer that. I don't know how many more access points it's gonna take before I get stuff back, but at least this is something we can do our testing. So that's gonna be what today is all about. I'm gonna test Flood, I guess, and probably some other stuff, like maybe the turn recovery of Jaunt on Jaunt and things like that. I guess I should start with that, maybe? If I just do Jaunt, Jaunt, Get. And let's do... have a cull or something.
We can come here for practice.
So, I do this. Cull. Yeah, can't hit more than once.
Looks real enough.
And that takes about
Do even better.
that long. Oh no, my record! Are you kidding me? Why would it reset your record in New Game Plus? That makes no sense. Come on. That sucks. Well, too bad. But yeah, so now, let's do that. And then we start jaunting around. Hello? That didn't do anything, did it? That didn't seem like it did anything. Quicken turn recovery when used, 5% per use. It didn't feel like it did. It didn't feel like it did anything. Turn recovery. Jaunting, 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 jaunting. I don't see it going faster. And we don't do anything. I'm gonna have to time that, but that really doesn't feel like it does anything. I can't tell. Is it because I have get on it for some reason? Let's just have this on its own. Let's have get on this one. So then I can do this and Cull, and that's actually gonna hit both. Well, it would have if it didn't die. Oh yeah, I guess. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to do a double Cull to get like twice the turn record, because after one they're gonna be dead. So that's too bad. I really don't feel like it does anything. It doesn't have any noticeable effect whatsoever. What about putting bounce on it so we can dash like quicker? This kind of thing? Let's see now. Oh, interesting. You can cancel the Cull animation by going into turn. Like, it just does nothing, right? I don't think it does anything. What the hell is up with that? That is really strange. Okay, well, let's check what Mask on Mask is gonna do. Mask on Mask. Mask will cause the user's next action to be even more potent. Yeah, so 50% additional damage. So that's gonna be good for like a proper turn record. I mean, I guess I'll try that, why not? I mean, I guess we'll do the same thing again. Let's try get on this. Actually, hold on. Before we do, let's just jaunt around and, like, group up 5 of them. Yeah, that's good enough. Wish I could turn them. That would be nice if you could, like, force them to be in a certain direction. Don't think you can, though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so get on that and spark on that. And we have these and then void and crash. And just that, I guess? Like, I don't think this is gonna really do much of anything. But I guess we should try it. What was jaunt on void? Yeah, that's the fire instantly. Let's do that. Might as well. It doesn't backstab. There we go. But I want to do 2. That says backstab. Wait, hold on. There we go. No, I mean, I just got 13,000. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can get more somehow, but I'm not sure how. So let's ignore that. Okay, and now, finally, what we've been waiting for. Flood. So, Flood, just on its own. Storm Sphere, that does 60 damage per second for 4.5 seconds. Yeah. And let's test that out, just on its own. Pretty low AoE, like, it doesn't really hit things from that far away. I was kind of hoping it would spark out to things around it in like a bigger AoE, so you would like send it out and then like in this large of an AoE it would just sap targets, but it's just like if they get relatively close it starts doing like damage over time rather than zapping out to them from further range. I mean, It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great either as a main function, unless you can add stuff to it that makes it really, really good. We'll have to see. So, let's see what we can add to it. Yeah, this one just makes more vulnerable. We don't need to test that. Flood will fire farther and with more velocity. That actually sounds good. That sounds like a good one because it's so slow and short range. And what was that? Okay, that effect is just visual. It doesn't actually, like, do more damage. It doesn't do a breach hit. And it's not that impressive. I mean, it's better, I guess, but it's still pretty slow. Like, I guess that's okay, but for anything that's difficult, they're just gonna bum rush you while you're doing that, so it's not really gonna help, I feel. Fan out several smaller. I mean, that sounds good as well, because it's the same damage. So they're exactly the same, you just get 3 of them. Oh god, but they have like no lifespan at all. Never mind, that's terrible. And they don't really seem to like stack up the damage that much? That doesn't seem worth it at all in any situation. I mean, it's like faster to cast or something, or maybe not. But that just seems underwhelming. Really underwhelming. Yeah, usable during turn recovery. Slightly faster in chain between targets. Okay. Could be okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem much faster that from what I can tell. And what's the chaining? Oh. Oh, and when it changed, it like resets the lifetime of the projectile? I mean, that's not terrible. Don't think it's good, but it's not terrible. Yeah, so they kind of bounce around and like stay alive for a lot longer. I mean, yeah, that is a better combo on Flood, but not necessarily a fantastic one. Switch. It doesn't apply damage. Yeah. So, like, what's the point? Sure, it kind of charms in an AoE, but then you might as well just put, like, load on Switch, right? Or whatever that did. Yeah, that just seems terrible. Can't see any use for that. This one is just for cells. Yeah. Maybe I should be using that on some stuff. But again, I can't really do that. Like, this is what kills most of the enemies with a Purge on it. So I can't put that on because I want Get on it as well. But wait, if you had this on, how did that work again? I feel like if I had this on ping, I could like ping a shielded cell and then sometimes it would just like destroy it completely. You wouldn't have to pick it up, but maybe you did. I'm not entirely sure. Mask. Yeah, undetectable for 0.6 seconds. I mean, you do cast it pretty fast, so I guess that's not awful. Yeah, like you're actually invisible for most of the duration. Also, it makes them look cool, so there's that. You have like a blue smoke around them. But yeah, not amazing, but not terrible. More efficient and faster in real time, it says, but what does that mean? Yeah, again, it feels like it's faster. I'm trying to spam as fast as I possibly can, but it's hard. It just, I don't know. If it's faster, it's certainly not 20% faster. It might be like a couple frames faster, but that's it. Deal more damage in a wider area. I mean, that sounds good. Yeah, okay. There you go. And then that plus bounce? You put bounce on this as well? Or maybe Get? Depending on what Get does, if Get, like, sucks things into it, that could be pretty okay. It's still very low range, though. You would kind of need Breach on it, but then you can't have anything else on. But yeah, yeah, like, that's not terrible. I don't think it's as good as, like, having Tap with Breach on it or something like that, just to do AoE damage from afar, but not bad either. Let's just, for fun, test this and bounce. Well, that just died. So, to bounce, it has to, like, actually hit them. You can't just get near. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So, yeah, bounce does not seem to be a good combo with load on this thing, because it has to, like, actually hit them. Like, the area that this will seek to different targets isn't increased with load, it seems. And then Purge. Yeah, damage over time, but no slow. Which makes this terrible, because that's, like, the only good part of Purge. Not the only, but, like, that's the main part of Purge. The damage is nice, but you really, really do just want the slow. But I don't know, it does say Purging in the same way, so maybe it's just, there actually is a slow, and it's just not saying that they're slowed. They could still be slowed, but I can't really test that. And then this one... persist much longer. What? 1 second? What do you mean? Lifespan 4.5 seconds. If you put Void on, it's 1 second. That doesn't make any sense. I guess it's 1 second longer, but that's not much longer. Whoa, what the hell? That effect is insane. Is that actually just 1 second longer? I think so. Probably. Much longer, by the way. Yeah, what the hell? At least, like, double it. Do something. And get... yeah, there we go. Drawing targets as it applies damage. In a gravity well. I mean, yeah. That could be good. AoE is not as good as, like, Void, but it's okay. So let's put Load on it. Because now it might actually be a good ability. No. No, it's not, because Load doesn't increase the gravity well AoE. Well, damn. I was hopeful about that. That could have been a cool combo. So never mind that. And Tap just heals. Siphon some life. Well, you know what we have to do. Alright, I guess this is fine. This should be okay, so let's cast it on one target. Yeah. It's not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. No thanks. And then Cull on it. Flood will deal greater damage and launch targets upward. What? How could it do that? Doesn't that mean it won't do damage to them during that? Oh god. I mean, that actually seems pretty good. Assuming they can't do anything while they're being lifted like that they are stunned, sort of like Crash, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And you put Load on that too? And then it's like an AoE kind of stun lock damage over time thing? I could see this being pretty decent. If this prevents, like, fetches and those annoying, what are they called? Creeps or something? Yeah, Creep 3.0 from sucking you in and all of that stuff. Could be okay, but again, the main downside is just horrible range. And that's it. That's all we have. So now... oh god, it's already like... yeah, it's already too late. I don't think I have time for the opposite. I'm gonna have to cut that off and do it next time. Flood on everything else, because that's what might be interesting. And also, okay, let's test this final thing. Just how much life do you regenerate with it as a passive? Because if this is good, then it's probably absolutely best to have as a passive. It doesn't seem to do anything. I can't even tell. Is it doing anything? It's when your turn is not recovering. It isn't. Or does it just not work in the practice range? Maybe it doesn't, like... register that it should be regenerating. Yeah, that might just be because of the practice range. I'm gonna assume that's because of the practice range and not that this literally does not work as a passive slot. Regenerate life points when turn is not recovering. Does it say here? 5 per second. Oh, I see. It only regenerates up to 50%. So it would be 5 per second, which is okay. That's a decent amount. So 10 seconds to heal up from 1 HP to 50. That's okay, but it can only heal to 50%, which, I mean, it's okay, but maybe not the greatest. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, we'll test upgrade slots with Flood. Bye-bye!